Hey there, I'm Eric. I'm going to show you how to play Snow by the Red Hot Chili Peppers today. There's our little intro pattern. We start with a whole bunch of fast moving arpeggios. And you know, this song is in kind of a tricky key for some guitar players. It's in the key of G sharp minor, which we could also think of as the key of B major. They're relative to one another. So this first chord, you've seen it a lot. You just might not recognize it because he's taken away the root. He's playing a G sharp minor chord in inversion by starting on the 5th here. So the first things first, take your ring finger and your pinky and put them on the 6th fret of the 5th and 4th string. Add your pointer finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Okay, so from here we play strings 5, 4, 3, 4, and then we bring everything up except our pointer finger. We hammer on from 4 to 6, and then pull back off to 4. So we have. Now notice that time I played with my middle and my ring finger here, as opposed to my pinky and my ring. I think he plays it like this, and sometimes I'll play it like this. This might be the way you want to do it if you want to do it just the way he does. So, okay, and then we go back to the 4th string at the 6th fret, and then back to the 3rd string at the 4th fret. So our first arpeggio, we got that out of the way. Now, so let's take a quick minute and talk about right hand. You're not going to get this song down the right hand unless you really practice it. It's fast. He picks everything. Start on one string, like say take your 5th string open and just play down. The picking pattern is really important. People will often try to just pick everything down. You want to alternate pick. You're going to play down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And there's that little pause there where he does the triplet. Da, 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 da. And I find doing it on one string really helps you get used to it. Until you can do that, you're not going to be able to do the arpeggio across the other strings. So when we add that into the chord, it's going to really help you. The reason I play the last 2 notes down, up, is I like playing down, up to reset me so my pick's up in the air and ready to hit that next string for the next arpeggio. So that's how we're gonna pick it. If you practice it slowly, it'll get much faster. If you practice everything down, it's gonna take a long time, and you're gonna think it's easier, but it's really not. So we're gonna alternate pick. Let's go into the next chords. Our next chord is gonna be. All that changes from our first chord is that our root's gonna go up 1 fret. And we're gonna play our pinky on the 7th fret of the 5th string. 7, 6, 5, and this makes just a major triad shape, right? So we play the same exact pattern, right? This becomes E, or our 4 chord in the key of B major. So then we move everything up a string towards the sky to the root position B major. We could think of that as our 1 chord. So we have G sharp. And with a little slide, we play the exact same shape that we've played for these last 2 chords. With the exception that our root will go to the 9th fret of the 5th string. We're going to F sharp. Got it? So we have. Slide those in there is nice. The second time through, you notice the last chord sounds like it's going down from. It is. After this B chord, we double stop frets 4 of strings 5 and 4, bring our ring finger down a half step to A sharp. We're now playing an F sharp major chord in inversion. Strings 6, 5, 4. But the whole idea of the trill on the top string, or the hammer on and pull off, is going to happen all the way through this pattern. So moving ahead, we're going to talk about just the chords in the pre-chorus and the chorus. The first chord we have is an E major chord at the 7th fret of the 5th string, and I like to play it with my pointer finger to show the root, even though he doesn't play the root a lot, because he's got Flea rocking the bass. He's leaning on strings 2, 3, and 4. Move up 2 frets to the 9th fret, to F sharp major, to the 11th fret, to G sharp major. And that rhythm. And so you can think of this 11th fret chord just kind of like a B minor chord shape moved up the 11th fret. So. And up here top, he does this little nice little descending melody at the top of that G sharp minor chord. So, chorus, quickly. It goes B major. Last chord is really cool, watch close. We start on a B major, our 1 chord. So often a song will start in a minor key and then move to its relative major for the chorus. He probably plays it like this. He loves playing Jimi Hendrix style bar chords. But you know, I like to show you the bar chord like this just so you can see it. It's a B major chord. We move up 2 frets and down a string to play an F sharp major or a 5 chord. And this last chord's a doozy. The last chord is C sharp minor 9. And the way our root would be at the 9th fret of the 6th string, and you could do it with your thumb if you're being cool. But the 4th string at the 9th fret with your ring finger is also a root, that's an octave. Bar the rest of the strings and add your pinky on the 1st string at the 11th fret. So it's 11, 9, 9, and 11. And that gives you that. It's a great little voicing. If you want to add the root, you can add it up here. Or you could play, you know, you could also do it kind of like you play a C sharp minor 7 and add your pinky. I usually just do this. As long as you get that 11, 9, 9, 11. Sounds great. And that's it. This song is a great song to practice some really cool triads in a key you don't usually play in, which would be B major or G sharp minor. It's really good for your alternate picking and to work on getting a really solid, groovy rhythm going. Good luck with it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.